I am Francesca, mom of two who holds a master's in forensic psychology, worked in law enforcement intelligence, and founded an anti-trafficking mental health nonprofit that provides therapy to survivors of trafficking and exploitation as young as 2 years old. Here's what I do to teach my kids the difference between safe versus unsafe people. So we started this conversation pretty early, around 4 or 5 years old, when our kids started going to preschool or daycare, or even if you homeschool, right? Like, you don't have the ability to necessarily vet every single child or human being that's going to be around your child. So we started with the traditional child safety things, like a safe person will never ask you to keep a secret from mom or dad. A safe person will never ask you for help in private. And then we go into things that actually helped me identify who is a good person and a good friend. These safe people will never hurt you on purpose. They are consistently kind, because I know that around kindergarten, my kids are coming home saying, oh, this kid was really nice to me. We played together. And then 3 days later, it's like, oh, they tried to throw a block at my face. Or, literally, that actually happened. And I think for me, it was really important to be able to articulate to my child, like, there are going to be a lot of people you meet in your life. There's going to be a lot of classmates that you have, and you need to learn how to categorize them as, this person is a really, really good friend, and they're always a safe person. And when I'm with them, I feel more energized. I feel like I can do anything. I feel very uplifted, and I have, all of that. And then a good friend who you enjoy doing things with, but you don't always align. And sometimes being around that person might be kind of draining. Then there's like the kids who my kindergartner dubbed as the so-so friends, like so-so people, where sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not very nice. And she has learned, I guess, that those are not like good, safe friends, because she doesn't know what to expect when she's around them. She doesn't always feel safe. And then there's like the mean kids in general who hurt other kids on purpose. So if you notice, especially with the secret thing, I do not ever say, don't trust men, don't trust adults, don't trust whatever. It's all about teaching them how to discern which people have characteristics that will make them feel safe and at ease, because sometimes it's not adults, sometimes it's kids. And on the darker end of this is, of course, child sexual abuse and predators and all of that. But on the lighter end of this, we're also teaching our kids how to surround themselves with safe people, good people. My preteen is really, really good at choosing amazing friends. And I think that having these conversations is a really big part of that. It's part of why she could care less about mean kids and genuinely is not affected, internally affected, if someone says something mean to her and she already doesn't like them because they're not a kind person, she doesn't care what they think, right? And that's kind of like the goal for adults as well. So I think these conversations are super important at keeping our kids safe physically as well as emotionally, and it also helps them magnetize and draw good people to them. If you found this content helpful in any way, you can like and subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about these untraditional perspective on child safety that isn't just about preventing abuse, but about helping to raise our kids confidently, to be safe, joyful, and resilient. It's a framework that I've created, and I share a lot about this in my newsletter as well, which is francescadf.com/subscribe. Thank you.